Hi everybody, it's Miss Lorenz here. I'm going to talk about the section 3.1 and 3.2 for 8th grade math. This is about functions, but we're also going to talk about the difference between proportional relationships and functions. So first of all, you need to have down, or you need to record somewhere, that a function is a rule for taking exactly one input value and getting exactly one output value. And that's as simple as it is, but I think it's going to be helpful for you to see a function and not a function, all right? So take a look at this table of values here. I have pounds, that's my X value, and cost, that's my Y value. And so for 8 pounds, it's $8.56. For 9 pounds, it's $8.72. 10 pounds, it's a different amount. 12 pounds, it's a different amount. 14 pounds, it's a different amount. 15 pounds, it's a different amount. So it's not proportional because it's not going up at a steady rate for every one we go up on the X, but it is a function. And the reason we know it's a function is because there is exactly one input value, or exactly one X value, that goes with exactly one Y value. So do you notice that none of these numbers are the same? Like you don't see another 9.55 anywhere. You don't see another $10.03 anywhere. So we know that there's exactly one value here for every one value here, and they're all different, so we know it's a function. So if there is more than one input or more than one output, it's not a function. So take a look here. This time in this table, we have the X value is years and the Y value is height. And so in this example, we have two 9-year-olds, right? So 9 years old, but the two 9-year-olds have different heights. Do you see how this 9 has a value of 54, but this 9 has a value of 61? And because there's not exactly one input for exactly one output, it's not a function. Here's another example of that. An 8-year-old has a height of 45 and an 8-year-old has a height of 50. So this is all normal information. We wouldn't expect children of certain ages to have exact heights, right? But what we know is we know it's not a function. These two 8-year-olds have different heights, so we know because there is not exactly one output for exactly one input that it is not a function. Okay, so let's take a look down here at this last example. I'm going to zoom out for you guys. We have time as our input, or our X, and we have cost for our Y. And we have a 0, 0, a 1, 5, a 2, 10, a 3, 15, a 4, 20, a 5, 25, and a 6, 30. And so we can see that there is exactly one value for each input and output. See how they're all different? So we know that it is a function. We also know that it is a proportional relationship, because take a look, as every X goes up by 1, what is the Y going up by? Can you see that for every time the X goes up by 1, the Y is also going up, and the Y is going up by 5 each time? And because we are showing that it's going up by 5 each time, in other words, we're showing that it's proportional, we're showing that we have one exact value for the inputs and the outputs, so it is a function. So this is an example of both a function as well as proportional relationship. Okay, so that should give you enough for 3.1 and 3.2. Go ahead and get started.